If there's anything else you want to see in the future, please leave it in the comments below and I will get to it and post it for you to learn and enjoy. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the front of the mat. Place toes together, heels slightly apart. Press the soles of the feet into the ground. Lift through the arches, so engage through the core, squeeze the glutes, draw the belly button up and in. Press the hands down to the ground, lift through the crown of the head. Palms are facing forward. We're in Samasthitih. All right, we're gonna inhale, take the hands to the sky. We're gonna take a high arch, so there's a slight variation. So originally in an A and a B we come straight, but in a C, we take a nice big arch, lean back, and I want you to engage to the core, so draw the belly button up and in, so squeezing to the core to protect the low back, so you don't want to collapse into the back. Instead, you want to lift through the chest, keep the head nice and neutral, so don't worry about dropping the head back. Keep it nice and neutral. Gaze is going up and forward as we inhale. And then you're going to exhale and take your forward fold, Uttanasana. All right, from the forward fold, a lot of times what happens, we notice, if you look at my hips real quick, sometimes when we take a forward fold, our hips are rounded and pointing down to the ground. Ideally, we actually want our hips to tilt over the head of our femur, so our thigh, and you want your hips to point towards the ceiling. So try bending the knees if you need. Really stick the bum out as far as it'll go. And once you can't stick the bum out anymore, slowly start to straighten the legs. So don't worry about coming all the way down. The key is just to tilt the hips and get the stretch in the hamstrings and in the low back here. All right, from here, you're gonna go ahead from your forward fold, we're gonna move into a low lunge. So you're going to put your weight into your left foot and you're gonna step the right foot back nice and deep, and we're coming into a low lunge. We're gonna lift the chest. So in this low lunge, the stretch is actually gonna be in the front of the right leg. So we're gonna lift through the chest, drop the hips to the mat. So we're here in our low lunge. And from a low lunge, we're going to step back to a downward dog. So you're going to place the hands to the mat, lift through the hips, and as you lift through the hips, you're going to step the left foot back and come into your downward dog. All right, in your downward dog, your feet should be about hip width distance apart. Your hands should be shoulder width distance apart, and you're going to really press the hands into the mat, pressing the fingers into the mat. And I want you to draw the shoulders down your back. A lot of times what happens, we crowd our ears and our shoulders are squeezing our ears. So I want you to make space between the neck and the ears by drawing the shoulders down the back. So squeezing the shoulder blades down and back. And then I want you to draw the belly button to spine. So really suck the tummy in as tight as it'll go. And then I want you to think of sending your hips to the back of the room. So lift the hips to the back of the room and then slowly press into the heels. We're in a downward dog. From here, we're going to come forward into our plank, and we're going to lower down to a knees, chest, chin. So knees come down, and then your chest comes down, and then your chin. From here, we inhale, come up nice and lift through our Cobra pose. And then we're going to exhale, come right back into our downward dog. So tuck those toes, press back into your downward dog. From your downward dog, you're going to inhale, and you're going to take the right foot, step it forward this time. And you're going to lift the shoulders, draw the shoulders back. And again, we're getting the stretch this time in the left side, in the front of the left hip as we inhale. And exhale. Good. All right. So inhale, you're going to put the weight into the right foot, step the left foot forward. And we're going to exhale, take that forward fold. Again, try to make sure the hips are angled up to the back of the room as you exhale, fold. And then we're going to inhale, come all the way back up, take the high arch, so hands come back, core is engaged. And we exhale, come back to Samasthitih. So that was a Sunrise Salutation C, or Surya Namaskara C. We're going to do that whole thing again. One breath per movement. Give it a go. See how you like it. And you feel free to rewind and try again if you need to break down something else. If not, join me back up here to the front. So we'll come back to the front of the mat, toes together, heels slightly apart, hands come down to Samasthitih. We're going to inhale, hands come up overhead, reach high arch back, core is engaged. As we exhale, we forward fold. We inhale, you're going to step the right foot back, come into a nice high lunge. And as you exhale, you're going to press into your downward dog. Inhale, come forward to your plank, and exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, come to your upward dog or Cobra, and exhale, make your way to your downward dog. Inhale, this time step your right foot forward, lift through the chest. And exhale, step your left foot forward and forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way back up, high arch. And exhale, come back to Samasthitih, standing. Well done, guys. I hope you guys found that useful. Anything else you want to learn, please add it in the comments below. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, like my video, and I will see you all again soon.